I bought my first house at an auction when I was 19 years old by accident. I had no idea what I was doing.
Today, in celebration of International Women's Day, we're shining a light on a woman whose story is nothing short of extraordinary. Before real estate, Pam Thomas had already lived multiple careers. Foster mum to 22 children, business owner at 25, corporate sales leader, national general manager, and so much more. She has built businesses, raised a remarkable family, and never stopped evolving. Pam, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Pam, if someone met you today and only knew you as a high-performing sales agent, what part of your story do you think would surprise them the most?
I'd say definitely my background in childcare. A lot of people don't realise that's where I started. And I worked in disability services, I had a childcare centre, and I had 22 foster children over the years. So that surprises a lot of people.
What do you think women bring uniquely to this industry?
I do think in general, in my experience, they do have a little bit less of an ego, and they are good listeners, and they're very good at rapport building. And I think in general, women have more empathy with people, and I think we can really spend the time with clients helping them overcome those obstacles.
When things feel overwhelming, what grounds you?
My grandchildren, they just make me laugh, and I just enjoy being around them.
What advice would you give to a woman considering a career change but feeling nervous about taking the leap?
My policy is have no fear. I used to run a course in have no fear, but the worst thing that can happen is you make a mistake. And we all make mistakes, we're all human.
Who or what has inspired you the most throughout your life?
My mother, she was probably my greatest inspiration. She was such a well-rounded, beautiful mum.
What does success mean to you now in comparison to when you were 25?
At 25, I was super driven because my dad had an extremely bad car accident when I was younger, and my mum was left to cope with a young baby and myself. I was 9 at the time, and it was a really tough time, and I think I was so driven and determined to be financially secure on my own and never to be reliant on someone else. And so that drove me when I look back. But now my idea of success is entirely different. It's being able to afford to retire, being able to enjoy my children, my grandchildren, and to travel. And if I can afford to do all of that and have a lovely retirement, that's my idea of success.
What legacy do you hope to leave in business and in your family?
Well, in business, I hope people do get inspiration from what I've been able to do. And I want everyone to know that anyone can do it. I was never the smartest person at school or whatever, but if you challenge yourself and you just work hard, success comes with that.
Pam, thank you so much, not just for your honesty today, but for the example that you set every single day. Your story reminds us that success isn't linear. Today we celebrate you. Happy International Women's Day.